Hi Cancer, welcome back to my channel, Karma Fox. I am doing a bonus reading for you guys. You had the highest viewership, so I wanted to say thank you. I am going to start out by letting you know that this is a general reading. It may not resonate with every Cancer sign out there. So guys, just take what resonates for you, leave the rest for someone else. Keep in mind that the energies can reverse. So if it's resonating, guys, get in where you fit in. But as always, don't force yourself into a reading that's not for you. Spirit, can I have the energy of the sign of Cancer? Cancer. All right, Cancer, you are starting out with the King of Pentacles. You have the Five of Swords. And you have the Nine of Swords in the reverse. So I do feel like you guys are really working on your own stability here. You may have met somebody recently, somebody that you're interested in, somebody that you feel like this, could be your King of Pentacles. It could be that stable person in your life. I am seeing that because you're showing up here as very loyal, very stable, maybe a little stubborn, but overall, I feel like you're working hard, you're working at your own stability, you're very focused on work. You do have, with this Five of Swords here, you do have some conflict though. You may feel like there are people who are moving against you. I do see that for somebody out here, but you're not as concerned about it. You're more concerned with your own stability, your own finances. But like I said, some of you may have met somebody too. If you have, you may be a little conflicted about, that person. Let's see who's in your energy. Show me who is in Cancer's energy, please. Show me who's in Cancer's energy. I can see that you guys have come out of a period where there was a lot of anxiety. That anxiety is beginning to subside, whatever that was about. I feel like you're doing better. Your finances are looking, much better as well. You could have had some financial worries, but if so, that seems to be evening out. The person in your energy, we have the High Priestess, we have the Six of Wands, and we have the Two of Pentacles in the reverse. So the person who is in your energy, you could be dealing with a Scorpio, but you don't have to be. I do feel like this is somebody who is carrying secrets. They're very private. I can see that. I can see that there's their private life and then there's their public life. So some of you guys could be involved with somebody who, has a some sort of public life in some way. Some of you could be involved with somebody who is deeply spiritual as well. But I do feel like this is somebody who is highly intuitive. What others think of them is very important to them. I am seeing for somebody that there's this energy of public service. So you might be dealing with somebody who's in the public eye. They could be a public servant of some sort. I'm also seeing, though, that there's something that this person is trying to make a decision about. And there's a bit of imbalance with that. So let me see. Let me see the energy between Cancer and this person. Show me the energy between Cancer and this person. All right, we have the Knight of Swords in the reverse. Okay, so some of you may not have met this person yet. You're looking for this person. You're looking for your King of Pentacles. If you have, the reason for the conflict that you're experiencing is because there could have been an argument between this person and yourself. It could have been over some kind of secretive energy. But I do feel like you're not currently talking with this person. So it's either because you haven't met this person and you're searching, or it's because this is someone you know and there's been a conflict between the two of you. Let me see what's affecting this connection. I see a lack of truthful communication. I see somebody who keeps secrets or is very private, perhaps. What is affecting this connection? The Ace of Pentacles. Oof. Ooh. So money could be affecting the connection, but this looks like some sort of a new beginning that is trying to come through. You may be a little conflicted about it, but this person wants this success with you. They intuitively know that you are very solid and stable. They're intuitively leaning in, and they want success here. Let me see the outcome. Show me the outcome between Cancer and this person. The Moon. The Moon. So something here is not quite as it appears. And I would not think that that's on your side. I feel like it is more on this person's side because, like I said, there's some secretive energy that's causing an imbalance here. This could be somebody who is, you know, wanting to have a relationship with you, and they are not really admitting it. There's this energy of them keeping things to themselves. Bottom of the deck is the Empress. I love that. All right, so that's underlying energy, and this does tell me that you are definitely aware of your value, your self-worth. In this particular deck, the Empress is pregnant. There's something here that is developing, something that is trying to be birthed, something that will grow, something that will be very abundant here. So for a lot of you, I do feel like this is new energy, or possibly somebody you know that has kept their feelings for you secret. But I do like that you are in that Empress energy. You're not out chasing after anything or anyone. You know your value. You know your self-worth. You're showing up here as being very loyal and very abundant. Like I said, your money is looking better. There could have been a moment of anxiety about it, but it's looking much better. And it's because of the care and attention that you are giving to your job or your endeavor, your financial endeavors. And I do feel like things are growing for you. So let me see. We're going to clarify. Why is this King of Pentacles here? Some of you may feel like you're dealing with somebody who wants to have their cake and eat it too. And that's why they're being so quiet. Nine of Cups reversed and the Queen of Wands. Oh, okay. So you could be dealing with somebody, like I said, they want to have their cake and eat it too. Somebody that is, you know, seeing more than one person. They could be trying to bring you in as a third party. If that is the case, I feel like you're not going for that. Yeah, you're not going for that at all, because there's something here you don't like about this person. I feel like you are very passionate towards them, but there's something about this person that you find distasteful. And if you had an argument with this person, that is why. There's something here that you're feeling this pull towards them, but there's something you don't like, something you don't want. So you could have had an argument. For others, this is somebody here that is, you may have friend-zoned them. Yeah, you may have friend-zoned them. If you are a business owner or you have some sort of entrepreneurial endeavor that's going on, I do feel like that is going to be productive for you. But there's something about that endeavor that you feel like a wish fulfillment was denied to you in the past. But I feel like you are proactive, and I feel like you're kind of making things happen, and as a result, your money is going up. Why is this Five of Swords here? Some of you could be working with somebody that is, and it feels like it's female. You may know them through work, that or something that you do regularly, and you may feel like these people have been talking or trashing you in some manner. All right, so we have the Seven of Cups reversed, and we have the King of Cups. Interesting. So you're getting clarity. You're getting clarity about your feelings. You could have been very confused about how you felt about this person in your energy, or if you have yet to meet them, you could have some confusion when you do meet them. But I feel like you're getting clarity and you're developing feelings, because I see feelings and I feel like you're passionate. So there's definitely some feelings here. And I feel like that has created some conflict for you internally and possibly externally with others. And it feels like with a female. but you're getting clarity on the situation. Let me see. Show me why the Nine of Swords is in reverse. You could be dealing with a Libra or a Taurus. Why is the Nine of Swords in reverse? Ace of Wands reversed. And the Two of Wands. Ooh. So you've had an ending, and I feel like that ending might have been pretty dramatic for you. You may feel like the person that you've had this ending with either chose to go in another direction with someone else, or that they were only looking for physical gratification. And if you're seated in the Empress energy, which you are, you're not going to have that. You're not going to have that at all. If that's the case, you will choose to go in another direction, and you will not give, you know, whoever this is that you've had the ending with, you're not going to give them the time of day. Yeah, I feel like a lot of you are moving forward from an ending, and you may have met somebody new, or you're going to. Let's look at this person's energy. Why is the High Priestess here? All right, Two of Cups. And the Page of Pentacles in the reverse. So this may be somebody who feels that you are in some manner more elevated than they are. You might make more money than they do. This person definitely has feelings for you, but I feel like they're keeping their feelings secret. And as a result, they're not coming forward and telling you. They're not offering you anything. And again, for some of you, this is somebody who is going to be moving into your energy, and you may not have even spoken to them yet. I'm seeing more than one timeline for sure, but I definitely feel like this is somebody who could be a soulmate. But this person, if they are in your energy already, this is somebody you've likely argued with, you've had conflict with, or this is somebody that is just not revealing their feelings to you right now. So you may have friend zoned this person. Let me see. Why is the Six of Wands here? The Empress in reverse. Somebody's underestimated you. And the Two of Swords. Yeah, so you are the Empress in the upright. That's your underlying energy. This person has definitely underestimated you. And I feel like if this is someone from your past, this person may not have been giving you an offer that you wanted because you have a wish fulfillment that was denied here, and this person is not providing this offer. They're not giving you this offer, even though they have feelings. It would be somebody who's very secretive. And this person's kind of been going back and forth in their mind, back and forth, back and forth. They're sitting on the fence, you know. They are trying to decide if they want to come in and, you know, nourish this connection, or if they're holding back. They definitely have underestimated you, though. They definitely have, because you're carrying the Empress energy, and they're viewing you with the Empress energy in reverse. So they're not seeing everything that you are. They're underestimating you, and it's causing them to be indecisive as well. Interesting. Now, if this is somebody that is in your energy or is soon to be in your energy, this person is not on the same energetic level that you are. Very strong Taurus or Libra energy. I'm also seeing Gemini here, but this person is just not on the same energy level that you are. They have a very, like their outward appearance is very important to them, and they may be in the public eye, and that could be affecting whether or not they're offering anything to you or not. Let me see. This is somebody in that scenario that's not feeling very secure with themselves, and their public image is very important to them. Why is this Two of Pentacles in reverse? Temperance, Sagittarian energy, Three of Coins reversed, and the Seven of Swords reverse. So this person, if it's a past person, like I said, I definitely see more than, I actually see 3 timelines, but if this is somebody from your past, this person may not have treated you properly. They definitely underestimated you. They were not offering you what you wanted. There was a wish fulfillment that was denied here. And this person is feeling exposed. They could have been a little bit tricky. They could have been somebody who was not being honest with you in all respects. For some of you, this person was involved with someone else in a committed relationship and developed feelings for you. Either way, this person, if they are from your past, they're feeling very exposed right now. There's some sort of a social contract or a soul contract that has not been fulfilled, and this person knows that it's caused a lot of imbalance in the connection between the two of you, and they want to even this out. They want to heal this connection because they feel as if they have been, you know, like the two of you are supposed to be together, as if they have been led to you. I do feel like this person wants to reach out to you, but I feel like there's no communication right now. But this is somebody who secretly wants a new beginning with you. They want to have success with you, but they're holding back, and there's a lot of indecision in their energy. This indecision is what has caused this contract, a soul contract or a social contract, to be, you know, broken. And they're feeling very exposed. So I feel like you see this person for exactly who they are. So if this is a past person, you've had an ending with this person. Yeah, you've had an ending with this person. If this is somebody who has yet to come into your energy, or they're in your energy, but you're not aware, they're keeping their feelings secret. And I do feel like that could be because there's something that has to end in order for them to bring balance, to bring an offer to the situation. But they're going to reveal their feelings to you. All right, let's see the energy between the two of you. I feel like you're kind of in your power right now, and this is causing some jealousy with others. And again, that feels like female presence to me. I definitely feel like it's jealousy of, you know, female origin. All right, 4 of Swords and the Ace of Pentacles again. So you have they actually have the Ace of Pentacles twice. So this person that's in your energy, let's talk if it's a past person. For some of you, you could be experiencing both of these situations at the same time. But I do feel like this person, if this is a past person, this is somebody who does have feelings for you. They want to reach out. They're keeping their feelings very quiet. They're not expressing anything to you, but they want to have a stable new beginning or a stable relationship. This would be somebody that you did have this ending with, and I feel like you've kind of moved away from this situation. This is somebody who has a lot of insecurities, and they feel like they don't have enough to offer you. This would be somebody you're not currently talking with, you've had an argument with, you've had some sort of conflict, and this person doesn't fight fair either. And I feel like this person revealed themselves to you through some sort of conflict or argument. Now they're feeling exposed. So the connection ended. You're healing from this. And I feel like you got the clarity that you needed, but it came through conflict. But you chose to step into your power. And I feel like you've moved away from this person. You're no longer concerned about them. Now, for those of you that this is someone that is new, this is somebody who likely is in the public eye, or they have people that are watching them in some form. It could even be family and friends, but they're more concerned with what others are thinking about them. So while they want to come forward and have this new beginning, they're having a difficult time doing it. Their indecision is because of their own insecurities and the views of others. So this would be somebody that you either haven't discussed this situation with, and maybe you've even friend zoned them, or this is somebody you have yet to meet. So, but I can see why they're attracted to you. This person is attracted to you because you're showing up here as like glowing with a glow up. Yeah, you're showing up here as extremely stable, extremely loyal, you know, sexy as hell. So I can see why this person is drawn to you. Let's see why the Ace of Pentacles is here. Show me the Ace of Pentacles between Cancer and this person. Three of Swords and the Eight of Cups. So for those of you that this is a past person, I do feel like this person is trying, like I said, to decide if they should walk away from this or not, and it's being influenced by other people. And they have sorely underestimated you. I can't move past that. It just keeps coming up in my mind. I don't think this person I don't think they realized they were going to develop feelings for you the way they did. So this is somebody who you've had a conflict with. They've walked away. They broke your heart. They did. They broke your heart, and you have recovered because whatever was revealed during that conflict gave you clarity, but it hurt you as well. And I feel like you're not talking with this person. You're looking for a new beginning. You want your King of Pentacles. And you're feeling like this is not your King of Pentacles. So this person hurt you a great deal, but you, to your credit, you've stepped into your power here. You have a glow up. So if this is a new person or somebody who is in your energy but has not admitted their feelings for you, I feel like this is someone that may have walked away from some other situation. Yeah, they may have walked away from some other situation, but they are very conscious of the public in some manner. Yeah. There could be something to do with third-party energy here. I do feel like if there are people within the workplace or your social circle that are talking about you, you're finding that very painful, but you're still holding your own. You're holding your own. Let me see. Because I can see you've been very hurt by an ending, but you're moving on from that. So let me see the outcome. Show me the outcome for Cancer. Page of Wands. Yeah, that's new energy, guys. Page of Cups. And the Magician reversed. Strong Gemini energy here. So I feel like you're moving towards someone new. I do. So if this is the past person, I feel like you're done. You are done and over with this because this person truly did hurt you. It looks like they walked away. You know, they were influenced by others. I feel like you had a deep conflict with this person. This person didn't fight fair. They kind of revealed who they were. You know, were very hurt. You were heartbroken over this, but you were healing. You're still healing from this, but you definitely have a glow up going on. And at this point, you're not concerned with this person anymore. For those of you that are like, why is this old person still in my energy? It's because this person is still holding on to you. They feel very exposed. Something they did was exposed during that conflict. And I do feel like, you know, they want to balance this out. They want to heal this. They know, though, that they would have to give you an apology for the way they treated you. And I feel like they're resistant to doing that. And that's why it's not manifesting here the way they want it to. I don't know if maybe in the past you were always the person who would go to them, or you would always try to make good, you know, with them, because you're totally not doing that. You're not chasing after this person at all, this person from the past. And they know that in order for this to manifest, they're going to have to, you know, woman up or man up and come towards you, give you the whole and full truth, and apologize for the way they've treated you. Apologize for all the secrets and all the things that they were keeping to themselves and not being truthful about. And I feel like they're resistant to doing that. This is an avoidant type of personality where they this is somebody who's very avoidant, and they are more concerned with what other people think than what you were thinking. And I feel like they walked away from this connection because of the opinions of others. And at the end of the day, they're regretting it. You are not concerned with this past person at all. I definitely see somebody new in your energy. And in fact, some of you have a choice between more than one new person. So you might be out dating. But I feel like there is somebody who has caught your eye. And if this is somebody that is from, you know, like your current energy, you may have friend zoned somebody. You definitely have options. You're trying to narrow down your options here. But you have somebody new. So, and for some of you, it's both. You're seeing a combination of energies from both parties. There's a new beginning that's trying to come in here if you're open to it. But I definitely feel like you've walked away from someone else and you're no longer concerned with that person. Page of Cups here, there's love here and there's passion, but you just don't know how it's going to turn out. So I feel like, you know, that's where this conflict is coming from. You want love in your life. You want passion in your life. Now it's being presented to you and you're not sure how it's going to turn out. But I also feel like you're not overly worried about it. There's almost this energy, Cancer, that you're saying, well, what is meant for me will come to me. And it looks like you have options. So, yeah. Look at that. Bottom of the deck is the Knight of Swords in the reverse. Now, that's the energy between you and this person. I feel like it's the past person. And if it is the new person, you're calling them in. You're definitely calling in this new love. So if they haven't showed up, I feel like they will. I feel like you've, you know, pretty much defined what it is that you're looking for in this person, in a relationship. And I feel like you're calling it in and you're going to get it. Even though I feel like you may be feeling like you're not. There's a sense here that you feel like I've been calling him in or her in. I've been calling my person in and I haven't gotten my person. So for some of you, this person is showing up. You just have to recognize them. And I do see something new starting for you. Interesting. All right, let's pull an oracle card. Pulling for the sign of Cancer. Number 5, you have sadness. Yeah, this is from that person that broke your heart. All right, so it says, it's easy to swallow your sadness and hide behind a fake smile. Yet sadness can open the door to your heart and help you access compassion. When you truly allow yourself to cry and feel sorrow over the loss of a loved one, a lost opportunity, a broken heart, or a friendship that's ended, you cleanse your soul and allow your heart to heal. Crying and feeling vulnerable can be a sign of strength, which demonstrates your connection to your body. To admit weakness can allow you to know yourself, embrace your limitations, and evolve. Be willing to let go of the cold walls of protection you've created, which make you feel empty and sick. You don't need to get lost in your emotions. Just give yourself time to feel them and let them move through your whole being, cleansing and purifying your heart, body, and soul. That's beautiful. Yeah, because I see heartbreak in your energy. So allow yourself to feel these feelings. Just don't get lost in them. Because, you know, it's going to open you up to this new love that's coming in. You guys are in a transitional phase is what I'm seeing. All right, I hope that this has been helpful for you. If you've resonated with this reading, Cancer, hit that like button. Be sure to subscribe to my channel. And until I see you in your next reading, Cancer, know that you are loved, and namaste.